Welcome back to another episode of Hollywoodbets Trackside. Anthony Delpech is joining me once again. And Anthony, Hollywood racing firing at the moment.
Yeah, things are really going well. It just shows you how the game goes. You go through a quiet patch, but at the moment everything is running very, very well.
This weekend, some good racing at Turpet on Saturday. Racing on Sunday is back at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. Don't forget about the free-to-play Hollywoodbets Punters Challenge. Good weekend's racing. Hopefully it's a profitable one. Racing on Saturday takes place at Turpet, and my best bet comes in race 2 in the form of number 7, Raceway from the Fani Bronkhorst stable. Gavin Loreen in the saddle. She made the natural improvement, went second over 1,000 metres on this course last time. She will love the step up to 1160. And with further natural progress, she should win this race. Move on to race 3. Anthony's best bet comes in the form of number 2, Balle from Mark and Matthew de Kock stable. Nice to see Callum Murray back in South Africa. He ran a good race on debut over 1200, and with the natural improvement, should be the right one.
Yeah, he looks like he's found the right field, and a very, very good first up run, running second. And I think he'll take a power beating in this race.
Racing on Sunday takes place at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, and my best bet comes in race 2 in the form of number 10, Hier Rocky from the Duncan Howell stable. Cabello Mazzignani in the saddle. She ran a good race on debut over this course and distance. She took time to find her feet, but the manner in which she finished off her race was encouraging. With the natural improvement that is expected, she should be the one to beat. Move on to race 3, and Anthony's best bet is number 1, Tripping Thunder from the Glen Cotson stable. Chad Litter in the saddle. He comes with good Cape form lines.
Yeah, the Cape form line is very, very strong. Been knocking on the door. I just feel like the Cape maiden form line in this kind of lineup should be very hard to beat.
Move on to race 5, and Hollywood Racing are represented by number 7, Capitan from the Gareth van Zyl stable. Sean Veal in the saddle, and he's been costing himself, in my opinion, recently. Over racing, hanging.
Yeah, he has been over racing. He's obviously been a very difficult horse, and I think this is his peak run. He'll be a much fitter horse than he is last time, and I think if things go his way and he doesn't over race, he'll take a lot of beating.
Capitan is doing well. He's a fit horse, he's sound, and ready for his race on Sunday.
Move on to race 6, and Hollywood Racing are represented by number 9, Anfields Rocket from the Trevor Brown stable. Sean Veal in the saddle. He's obviously needed his last 2 starts, and this is a competitive field.
Yeah, very competitive field, but he is at his peak, and I feel he will run his best race, but I think we need to start seeing some bit of more form from him before we can start tipping him. But I do feel he's going to run a very competitive race.
Notice huge improvement after the second run as well. He's going into the race well, and I think he'll prefer the longest straight at Scottsville as well.
We move on to race 8. Hollywood Racing are represented by 3 runners. We'll start off with number 7, Tur Connell from Mike and Matthew de Kock stable. Sean Veal in the saddle. I felt he should have finished a lot closer last time. He likes his course and distance and should be right there.
Yeah, he never really got a run up the straight last time, and he came from a long way back. He could have finished much closer than what he did. I think he's a horse that they're going to all have to beat.
He's in really good form, and with a good draw on Sunday, we're very confident of a big run from him. Hopefully he can get the job done.
And then number 8 is Turpet from Gary Rich stable. Siando Sosibo retains a ride. He had to overcome the widest draw, but if finding the form of his penultimate run, he can cause the upset.
He definitely, I believe he could be the biggest danger to Tur Connell. He came from further back than Tur Connell, and he finished off well down the inside. If he doesn't find himself too far behind, he'll be finishing off the race very well.
He's doing very well at home, moving much better than he has been. If he overcomes the draw, then he'll go close.
And then number 11 is Stars in Heaven from the Gareth van Zyl stable. Attendim could win the saddle, and he wasn't beaten far last time. Widest of draws to contend with.
Yeah, and he was caught 3 wide last time. He's not the easiest horse in a race. He has to be dropped 10, so he's going to have to come from a long way back, but he'll be finishing off the race very well.
Stars in Heaven also in a good space, working well. I think he'll finish very well. He's in a good space, he's sound, he's problem free, he's looking good back home, and can expect him to give of his best.